I am going live tonight to channel the Blue Avians for you guys. You guys voted to hear from them a few weeks ago. I feel like it was forever ago. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I am going to be checking my phone, just a heads up, because I want to be able to see your guys' comments and the names that go with the comments. In my setup, I just see like Facebook users. So I'm going to be tuning in with you guys on my phone just so I can see the comments. So just a heads up that when I look at my phone, that's what I'm doing. I don't want you guys to think I'm checking my phone or something. But yeah, let's see here. I am not showing up as, maybe I am. Can you guys see me? Oh, hey, okay. So I'm seeing people saying hi. That's awesome. Okay, so and there I am. Perfect. So I'm on mute. Hello, Christina, and hey, Twyla and Alana. Thank you guys. Hey, Skyla. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is kind of share a message with from the Blue Avians, and then we'll just get straight to your guys' questions. We're going to be here until about 7, so we have plenty of time for lots of questions if you guys have questions for the Blue Avians, and we'll just get to it. So I am going to, I want to show you guys something. I think I've shown you guys my green opal heart before, maybe not, but I just pulled it in from outside. I left it outside to charge under the full moon, and it was like a light green color before when I bought it, and I never thought to like run it underwater, but it rained on it, and now it's this like beautiful dark green, really dynamic color, and I'm super excited about it because this is like one of my favorite kind of colors of green. So I'm going to be holding this to help me ground while I channel. And thank you guys so much for joining me. And yeah, so let's kind of relax. If you guys want to follow along, if you're interested in tuning into the energy, definitely just kind of relax. And I'm asking for the Blue Avians to come in, for those of you who are interested or who are asking them to come in and kind of share their energy with you guys. So I'm automatically feeling some energy coming straight from both sides, from my right side and my left side, two beings right here standing kind of in front of me, and their energy is really coming towards me in this direction. And I'm feeling it in my heart chakra and on my arms and on my face and my forehead, like my third eye right here, and in my crown chakra as well. So there is a very pleasant energy, very warm. And they're saying, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for the time and your attention. We have been reaching many of you who have been interested in connecting with us, who have maybe not known who we are before, seeing this dear one post the Blue Avians on the Channeling with Love group. We are a race of beings from very far away, and as our name for us here on Earth suggests, we are bird-like beings. Typically, we are blue. There are other beings that look very similar to us that have different colors. We primarily are blue. And we come here to Earth to learn, to grow. We have many starseed beings here on the planet. So we come as well to support our family and those souls that we have connected deeply with. We also come here to help and support Gaia. You have heard many times from other channelings, through this dear one or other mediums, many ET beings are here and working in full force to help Gaia raise in vibrational frequency. We live on a similar planet. The energy is different, but we respect Mother Earth deeply. They have a special connection with her, and we respect her very much. And we are honored to work with humans who are interested in helping Gaia or interested in raising your own vibrational frequency, or are interested in getting to know us as beings of love and light that can support you on your journey. We may feel different than other beings that you may be more comfortable with. This does not mean that we are of a lower vibration. It just means that we vibrate. Our frequency is different. Excuse me, guys. Ooh, getting over a cold. They want to underscore that they are here to help as many as possible, as many as they can help, raise in vibrational frequency, educate, support, and any guidance that they can provide. They work very closely with many other starseed beings, or star beings, or ET beings, aliens, whatever you want to call them. And they're just interested in helping the light and helping the frequency here of beings here on Earth, and as well as in the Earth, raise and get to that point where we are able to shift into just our stable energy is at a higher level. They're saying this has been accomplished. The energies have risen in frequency. Gaia has anchored much light, but there is more to do. There's more work to be done. There's more light to anchor, more joy to feel, higher vibrational frequencies to reside within as your normal, your stable energy. There is always more that you could do or ask for support and help with. And the Blue Avians, as well as they're saying all of Spirit is here to help and support you. And they just wanted to say that that's just really their primary focus here on Earth. And they're very excited. Their frequency, their energy is kind of building within me. I'm feeling much more excited to answer your guys' questions. So they wanted to keep it short and sweet, and they're now ready to dive into questions, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to be scrolling on my phone, and let's see here. I'm going to go up to the top. So the first question I see is from Amanda, and she says, I was told in November that I'm a Blue Avian. I wanted to know if I could get a confirmation. This was just a few days after I started to understand awakening and this beautiful journey. Okay, so they are pausing here. They're going to answer your question, Amanda, but they want me to kind of describe them a little bit more. We kind of skipped that part a little bit, and they are wanting me to identify there's a being right here on my right who's feeling very, very female, very gentle and loving. And when I see her in my mind's eye, I see this beautiful bird woman who is very posh, very more modern in her dress, and just really, really beautiful deep blue coloring in her face and her feathers and in her skin. And her beak is even a lighter shade of blue. I've seen Blue Avians with the yellow, more yellow beak, and then the rest blue. But hers is also blue. And she's just smiling, and she's just happy to be here. And she wants you, Amanda, to know, she's saying, yes, you are a Blue Avian starseed. So you have had many lifetimes as a Blue Avian, and that's where you're getting this this channeled guidance that you are a Blue Avian. It's not that you are right now, it's that you have had and you have a very deep connection to the Blue Avian society, so the civilization, their group, their race. And she's saying that you have been with us quite recently, so in very recent past lifetimes, you have been a Blue Avian. And she's saying that you have had other experiences here on Earth, but you took a little break, and now you're kind of coming back to Earth to continue your growth, your plans for your soul growth. And she's saying that you are surrounded by your starseed family, who's predominantly Blue Avian, and they're just so happy that you are now, as you just recognize you're starting to understand your awakening journey, and you're starting to become more open and kind of feel more energy. And they're really, really excited for you. They're so happy that you're here, that you're connecting to people who are interested in this conversation and these topics. And they're really excited for you to grow and get a better understanding. And so, yeah, she's giving me a big thumbs up that, yes, you are Blue Avian, and they're just really, really proud of you, and they're really happy that you're on this journey. And she's saying to ask your starseed family, so your team that is of the Blue Avians, you really deeply connect with them. So ask them to help you in maybe providing some guidance on maybe some materials that you can read or videos to watch that can give you more understandings of what you're resonating with and kind of what you're learning on this awakening journey. There's so much out there. I highly recommend Kristen Davies. Her YouTube channel has a ton of material on awakening, just the journey, the process itself. I have quite a few videos that talk a lot about that as well, so definitely check me out on YouTube. You can find me at Ashley Cunningham Medium on YouTube. But there's other people out there, there's other materials, there's lots and lots of resources. So they're saying have fun digging in, and welcome to this community, because it's going to be a really fun ride for you. Just take it as it is. They say don't try and force or worry too much about about things. Just kind of go with the flow and do research, do what feels good, basically. So I hope that resonates with you. Wow, thank you guys so much for joining. This is really awesome. So Paris is asking, how am I meant to help Gaia? Now the other blue avian being that's standing here, Paris on my left, is definitely feeling more male. It's actually, he's representing to me as like a younger male, like more of a teenager male. And he's kind of jumping at the bit on this one. He is really excited to answer your question. It's so cute. He's saying, basically, Paris, all you need to do is shine your light, anchor in more light, focus on high vibrational thoughts, feelings, things that bring joy into your life, share your light, share your love with others, and you will be doing so much for Gaia if you just stick to that. It's not a matter of you have to go and do a whole bunch of things specifically like to help Gaia. It's being and allowing and being yourself is already helping her, because as a high vibrational person, you are raising in frequency, you're bringing more light to the planet, you're helping others raise in frequency around you, and that's really, really important. And he's just like, he's just so excited to, I don't even know how else to describe it. He's showing me like, he's just like clapping, but he's not really clapping. He doesn't like have hands. He's not really showing me hands. So he's just like really, really happy and excited, and his energy is spiked. So he's just really happy to connect with you, and feel free to ask him more questions if you're drawn to him. But he's saying you're doing a lot already, so just continue to do what you're doing. I hope that resonates with you, Paris. Lilia is asking, can you tell them I'm obsessed with blue and they are doing a great job? And they're both just kind of smiled. Lilia, so if you want to talk to them, just tell them yourself, because they can hear you and they'll pick up on it and they'll send you more blue things, and they'll help and guide you even more. It sounds clearly like you're very connected with them. So I hope that resonates. Judy, are they connected with the archangels, Mother Mary, Jesus, etc.? Really good question, Judy. They're saying yes, 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 yes. So the Blue Avians, the Pleiadians, the Orions, councils of light, all these other alien beings and groups, they all work together with archangels, ascended masters, our loved ones. Like spirit is all on the same page. On the other side, they know the game plan. They're all working together. And the female who's standing here, she's saying that she, as a mother herself, works very closely with Mother Mary. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Let me get some tea here. I brought some hot tea today. I did a channeling yesterday, and I was coughing up a storm. It's so sweet. She's saying she works very closely with Mother Mary and other mother energies, other beings who are very, they kind of have that mother-like feel and quality to them. A lot of female ascended masters, some male ascended masters also have that kind of element of fostering, mothering, but more like parenting. They're kind of making fun of humans because we're so gender focused. It doesn't really relate to gender at all, but she's saying that they work very closely together, and she takes a lot of pride and is very honored in the work that she does with her. So great question, Judy. That's awesome. Haley, have I had lifetimes as a blue avian? A few, Haley, not many, not an extensive amount to where you would really, you may connect and resonate with the experiences that you've had as a blue avian, but he's saying that you have had experiences more in other groups, more than the blue avians. The few times that you have been with the blue avians, she's showing me you as a blue avian, as a young blue avian, kind of like running around like crazy, like you had a lot of energy. And your lifetime, the one that he's showing me, you didn't have a long stay with them. It was more about being a youth and growing up in their environment. And then you transitioned quickly into another lifetime. But if you want to connect with them and connect with your own lifetimes there, definitely call on them and they can help guide you and bring you information. They're showing me you going to sleep and having really vivid dreams, and that you may encounter them, and they're kind of like, I can't wink for the life of me, but they're like winking, that you may see them in your dreams. So if you want to connect with them there, definitely set that intention and they'll make that happen. Hope that resonates with you, Haley. Muriel, how many blue avians are you on your, how many are there on your planet? He's saying many, but not as many humans as on Earth. He's saying like 1 to 2 billion that stay and live on the planet. So it's much less populated. But there are many, many blue avians who are working in other places. I mean, they can, time and space doesn't really matter to them. So they can be like living on their planet and going all over the place. But there's lots of other blue avians who are working and spending their time in other places. So there's more than, he's saying there's way more than 2 billion blue avians, if you want to give it a number at any given time. But they're all over. They're doing lots of work. And they're not really concerned with numbers like population, because they are living in a different dimension. It's a higher dimension. And I'm now asking them, which dimension do they typically reside? He's showing me a range of like the 10th dimension to like the 14th, 15th dimension is where they typically reside. And then there are blue avians who are even higher in dimensional frequency. So it's kind of hard to like pin down like numbers like human population numbers, but he's giving us a rough idea of on their actual planet. So that's really interesting. That's a cool question. I wouldn't have ever thought to ask that, I guess. Excuse me. Thanks, Amanda. She says, this is so amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so full of joy. That's so awesome. Happy to help. That's really, really cool. Tenzin, I would like to have guidance from blue avians. Do I have soul experience with blue avians? They're saying yes, Tenzin. And you know this to be true. You know this in your core. You have been drawn to the blue avians quite recently, and they have been around you quite frequently. You haven't had predominant experiences as a blue avian, but you've had many. And now that you're opening, your channels are opening, your senses are like blown wide open, and you've been in a lot of contact with your other Starseed family members and guides and your angel team. They're now stepping forward more and connecting more with you. They want to work with you more. And they're excited to develop this relationship with you. So cool. I hope that resonates. That's pretty awesome. And I know Tenzin, she has a lot of ET energy, as she has like a huge Starseed family. So that's really awesome that more are even stepping forward for you, Tenzin. Lisa, so hello, Blue Avians. Thank you for introducing. I don't know what Starseed family I belong to. Any message for me, please? They are, it's so cute. They're kind of stepping back now, Lisa, and they're opening their arms and they're telling your starseed family to step forward. And I'm getting a lot of Pleiadian beings are here stepping forward. So I'm getting 4 Pleiadians are on your starseed team. Kind of like an angel team. They're guides. They pop in, they check in on you, but they're of ET origin or alien beings. And I'm getting that there are others as well, but your Pleiadian family members are stepping forward predominantly. There's more kind of in the background, and they're saying that they will introduce themselves to you at another time. But your Pleiadian family members are just bowing to you. They're so happy to connect with you, and they want you to ask more questions around your origins and around them. They want to connect with you more, and they're just saying that they love you so much. 2 are stepping forward now, and then there's 2 that are kind of hanging back a little bit. And they're over here on my left side. And they're stepping forward and they're saying that they were your parents in one of your Pleiadian lifetimes, which is really awesome. Your basically equivalent mother, father are standing here, and they're just saying that they're so proud of you. The work that you've been doing here on Mother Earth is really essential. We are all very essential here. We've answered a call to come to Earth for a reason. We're here to help, and especially you as having a lot of Pleiadian lifetimes, Lisa, you have really honed in, and that call to come help Gaia was a huge factor in you determining that you're going to come here to Earth, and you're going to be on the ground, so to speak, on Gaia, helping to anchor energy and love and light here. And they're very, very proud of the work that you've done and just the amount of growth you've experienced. They're saying it's incredible, and they're so happy that you're here and that you're opening and asking more questions, and they really want to connect with you. So definitely reach out to them, write them a letter or ask them questions, however you would like to do it. They're saying dreams, going into your dream state would be a great way to connect with you, as well as if you're interested in meditations. They're highlighting Steve Nobel on YouTube has a great star guide meditation. I'll try and find it and post it onto the group wall because it's really, really awesome. And they're saying that that's a good meditation for you to try, Lisa, if you want to open up more and if you want to connect with your starseed family. So they're just kind of waving by, and they're smiling so big, their eyes are like crinkling, like closed. They're like so happy to talk to you. They love you so much, and they can't wait to connect with you more. So I hope that resonates with you. If you have more questions, feel free to pop them in the comments. That was pretty awesome. Christina, do they have any messages for me that can help me in my life at this time? Have I been a Blue Avian before? Thank you. Christina, they're saying it's really cute. They're showing me like your thoughts are kind of like little birds flying around like all over the place, zipping around like on a nice spring day. And they want you to try and calm your thoughts down, still your thoughts, and quiet your thoughts as more frequently, as much as you can, and really kind of quiet your mind. And they're making me like, they're showing me like, quiet your mind, like just still your mind, and like things are settling down, kind of like that's a good example. They're saying like on a really bright day when there's tons of birds out, and then it kind of starts, the sun is setting and the birds start quieting down, they're nestling down for the night. Quiet your thoughts and you're going to be really surprised to hear what comes through. They're saying that your channels are opening, your senses are opening, and you're gonna find a lot of the answers that have been kind of swirling to the questions that have been swirling around within you, and you're gonna feel much more clear. They're showing me like a clarity that you're gonna really get to as you take some time to still your thoughts. And it doesn't have to. They're saying it doesn't have to be for like a half an hour, 2-hour meditation. Nothing crazy. It can be just a breathing exercise that you do over the course of a few minutes or even 30 seconds to start you out, just to breathe and quiet your mind, settle your thoughts, and then you can build on that. And you will find that you're going to get a lot of comfort from that exercise itself, but also from the guidance that's coming at you, and you're pretty wide open, so you're going to be able to really hear it. And they want you to kind of embrace it as a part of your everyday, because once you're open and you're receiving that guidance, you're gonna just be asking tons of questions. It's gonna be really exciting for you. So definitely focus in on it. And they're saying that that's the best thing that you can do right now in this moment. And they're just really happy and excited for you. So I hope that resonates, Christina. Alana, she is asking, my family seems to have a connection with birds. Birds tend to be a sign that our loved ones have crossed over with us. Are we connected to the Blue Avians or another type of bird being? So Alana, they're showing me that many of you in your family have had Blue Avian life experiences. You do resonate with birds and just the wildness and the freeness of what birds represent, and just their energy. And it's no coincidence that your family is composed the way it is. So that's really cool. And they're saying that birds are special messengers for your family. As with many other people, birds really represent spiritual communication and connection for a lot of people. But for you guys, you hit it right on the head, they say. You have had life experiences with them, and it's they're showing me not everyone in your family has, but the energy from your family definitely has a lot of Blue Avian experience there. So not everyone in your family has, but you're all learning together and embracing that energy, and that symbolism for you guys resonates with you for a deep reason, and that's because you've been connected before as Blue Avian beings. And they're also highlighting that maybe a few of your older family members have had a lot of Blue Avian experience. They're saying yes, many, 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 many lifetimes. And some of the younger people in your family haven't had as many, but you're here together in a family unit, learning and growing. And some of that wisdom from the older and more experienced Blue Avian life experience and wisdom from them has kind of come out and come through for the younger people in your family. So that's really amazing. I haven't really seen that before, or seen kind of that dynamic, and how at a family level, how all of your guys' past life experiences influence the dynamic, of your family lifetimes here right now. So that's really beautiful, and that's super awesome. And if you go within and you ask more questions about it, or if you feel more around that, please share it, because that would be super awesome to hear more on that. That's really beautiful. Jonathan, do Blue Avians help animals and insects, etc., to ascend? They're saying that animals, insects, beings in general that are not humans here on Earth do not need the amount of support that humans do here on the planet to ascend and to grow. They're showing me there's many animal beings who are very high. Well, they're saying pretty much all animals are very high vibrational and are kind of at a level that they don't really need a lot of assistance. Their paths are a little more straightforward than say a human or a soul who's in a human body's path may be. So they don't necessarily need as much support or guidance. They do often, they're showing me, they often like to hang out with animals. Like it's really cute actually. They're showing me like an apartment with a big fluffy dog. I'm just kind of lounging on the couch, and they like to be around that dog. And many other like it. It's not just that dog, but they're just showing me an example of beings that they like to be around and enjoy their energy and connect with. They're also showing me like wild animals. They're showing me horses like running across a plain or a field, and them just really enjoying that energy and just kind of letting that energy of those animals wash over them and connect with them. That's also one way to help bring high vibrational energy to the planet, and is they're partly experiencing some of what Gaia has to offer and what's happening here, but they're also giving and supporting other beings by sharing their energy with them as well. So they're showing like two-way street. They're kind of sharing energy with animal beings and stuff. So that's really cool. I've never really heard or delved into that kind of aspect of how they're helping to anchor more light onto the planet. I've seen a lot, and I mean a lot of information and kind of downloads from other beings about how they're helping the planet send energy and help kind of like awaken the energy lines and energy grids on Gaia's back, so on the planet. There's a lot of work being done there, but I haven't seen them really also experiencing and interacting with animals before. So that's super awesome. Thanks for asking that question, Jonathan, because that's really, really cool. So Megan is asking, I'd love to know if they think I am doing a good job of holding a high vibration and of being a service to others. Cool, Megan. They're saying, wow, yes, you are doing a very good job. They're saying in your life and just in being on Earth in general is not always an easy thing to focus on high vibrational materials and thoughts and energy all the time. I mean, of course, we can't do that all of the time, but as we get more practice, it's easier to remain in that state for longer periods of time until we can get to that point where we're doing it all the time. And they're bowing to you. They are so proud of you. And they're saying that there are many people around you that are being impacted positively by you and the work that you're doing inside, as well as how you're helping others externally. And you have no idea how much you are helping others. They're just really grateful and honored to speak with you. Oh, excuse me, a lot of energy is coming through. Excuse me, I'll take some more tea now. But they're just, oh my gosh. I just looked at my cup. I didn't even realize I have my little feather cup here, and I'm channeling Blue Avians. That's so cool. I just grabbed it from the cupboard. So Oh, that's so awesome. But they're just saying that Megan, Megan, you're doing a really, really good job, and to keep up the good work, and you're doing amazing. Let's see here. Lisa, any guidance for me? Lisa, they want you to focus on taking some more time out for yourself, focusing on self-care and getting more grounding in. And now that we're kind of moving into winter for the Northern Hemisphere, it's really important to get as much grounding in as you can outside. If it's warm enough, if you're comfortable enough being outside, do it outside as much as you can. But if you can't be outside, definitely enjoy a nice Epsom salt bath, or hold some crystals like the one I have here. You can hold a crystal. You can ask Gaia to ground you and bring her energy through your chakras to really help ground your energy. You can also, they're saying, and I've mentioned this a few times, but they're pointing to it again, grounding mats. So you can find a grounding mat. I've seen them sold on Amazon. I personally haven't tried one before, so I don't know how it feels, but I've heard a lot of people have used grounding mats before, and it's been really helpful, especially when you're dealing with, ascension symptoms. When there's a lot of energy coming in and you feel very nauseous or lightheaded or dizzy, using a grounding mat has been helpful for some people. So definitely check it out. And if any of you who are here tonight have tried a grounding mat, I would love to see in the comments what you guys think about it. Feel free to share. That would be really awesome. But they really want you to focus on that, Lisa. I hope you, okay, so you have another question. I'm having fertility issues at the moment. Can the Avians help with this? They're saying they are recognizing that fertility issues are very difficult challenge to go through emotionally, mentally, physically, and they're just again bowing to you, Lisa, and saying that specifically the female here is saying that she knows that this is trying for you, and this is a difficult difficult moment for you in this lifetime. But she's saying to focus on yourself, focus on self-care, focus on the grounding, focus on just feeling nourished. So maybe, and I'm now asking her, because she said the word nourished, is she talking just like nutrition, or is she talking more about like nourishing your soul, bringing more high vibrational moments into your daily routine? Excuse me. And she's saying yes to both. So try not to focus on the fertility issues. I know that's really hard to not be zeroed in on. I've also had problems around that. But focus in on bringing more joy into your daily life, nourishing your soul, nourishing your body, focusing in on taking care of yourself, and really grounding and helping your energy kind of stabilize out. They're saying that there is going to be some work to get through the fertility issues. You can always call on them or call on your angels, and call on, and I have Archangel Raphael coming in now. Definitely call on Archangel Raphael for healing and for support around these issues that you're having. But they're saying really focus on your collective, not that sole problem. And once you focus on kind of a bigger picture for you, things are just kind of going to fall into place. And they're saying it will get better. So do not, they're saying do not despair. stay strong, and that they're sending you a lot of loving energy, and especially her. I mean, she's a very mother-like energy, so this is definitely something that she's saying really hits home for her. And she's showing me putting you under her wing like she's a big bird. She's not a humanoid in this image that she's giving me. She's not in a human form. She's a big bird, and she's kind of nestling you under her wing, and she's just kind of protecting you and shielding you. So definitely call on her if you want to connect with her energy. As she's sending you a ton of energy right now. I hope you feel it and that you're surrounded with love and light. And I'm sending you a lot of love and light too, because those are definitely trying trials for sure. Okay. Skyla is asking, are the Blue Avians helping with my boundaries at night and during the day? You're saying, the younger gentleman is saying, why, yes, you have requested assistance. And this is of the utmost importance to set your boundaries with spirit. And they are there to help you. And he's kind of chuckling. So they may have kind of pushed your boundaries a little bit, just to highlight what you're comfortable with and maybe what you're not comfortable with. But they're very high vibrational, and it's all in support and all in love. And they want to continue working with you on your boundaries. And they're just smiling. So they're just hanging out now. I hope that resonates with you, Skyla. Shay is saying, I saw Blue Avians after I first had my spontaneous Kundalini awakening. Have I had a life as a Blue Avian? Oh, I'm getting a big yes, Shay. Yes, 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 you definitely have. And that was, I'm getting now that that was one of your star seed family members guiding you and presenting themselves to you in that moment of awakening, as you just kind of had that experience. They were there for you, and they were helping to hold space for you and to support you through that. And they've been with you the whole time. And if you'd like to speak to them, definitely reach out. So it's pretty awesome. If drawn to myself, do the Avians have anything I am to be aware of? This is for Crystal Love, which is an awesome name. They're saying nothing to be worried about or to be aware of in the sense to give you a heads up. They're just saying continue to shine bright, continue to focus on high vibrational thoughts, and continue to remember that you are the creator of your reality, Crystal. So what you think on, what you focus on is what you create within your life. And they want you to kind of remember that. Pam, who are my starseed family? Who, Pam? I'm feeling a big energy right here, and it's coming in pretty strong. I'm getting Lyran energy here. Very strong female Lyran energy. She's saying that she was a sister to you. You are sisters. She's like fiercely claiming you. I don't know why she's being so fierce about it. So kind of like right there, but I think, and I'm asking her now, like, has she gotten through? Has she tried? She's saying that she has sent you a lot of energy and guidance, and there's been things that have been really standing out to you that she wants you to think about, and she really wants you to connect to her. There are other members, but she is very hard pressed to get to you. She wants you to know that she's ready for your questions. And she's coming in really strong. I feel her on my ear, my face, right on my forehead, kind of all in the front of me. She's coming straight in. And she's got a lot to share with you. Excuse me, share with you. But she wants to share with you more directly. So be prepared. She's saying set your intentions to be open to receive her guidance and communication. And so shall it be. And now she's easing off now. Thank you. That was pretty surprising, actually, to come straight in. Awesome. Okay, so let's see here. I'm looking for some more questions. Amanda has a really awesome question. Ashley, I want to know if I am supposed to find sacred land in Oregon to start a retreat for awakening. Are they helping me find this land? Whew. Okay, Amanda. They're saying, yes, dear one. Yes, yes, yes. Oregon is very, very high vibrational. Like everywhere in Oregon is high vibrational. I live in Oregon myself. I am a little biased. I'm from Oregon. I love Oregon. I don't want to live anywhere else in the world. It's so beautiful here. Even when it's raining, it's beautiful. And they're saying there is much available in the ways of land, high vibrational land that will be ideal for a retreat or a spiritual space to allow others to really go and focus inward on their awakening journey in a really profound way. I'm now asking them, I'm picturing a map of Oregon in my mind. I'm now asking them, where in which region should you really be looking for some of this land? And they're showing me in Eastern Oregon, there's plenty, and they're showing me Eastern Oregon is so beautiful. Beautiful. It's more desert-like. It is desert-like. There's quite a bit there, but there's a lot of vibrant life forces there too, like the mountains, the rocks, just the dirt, the cool plants and animals that live there are so beautiful. And they're showing me just a really open land plan, I guess, where you have some, really simple but beautiful, like nice structures for a retreat. This is going to be high quality. They're saying that this is very, very important to have high quality design and materials, because then you can bring in more paying customers who are going to value that experience. Outside, not just the retreat and the material that they're going to be experiencing there, but just the whole environment is going to be just really beautiful. And you want to bring quality, so that way you get nice paying clients who can support you, because you also need to live. If this is going to be your business, you want to have a value there that's going to support you in your journey. But they're also really highlighting just the expansive open spaces. I'm seeing trees, some like scrub brush available. It's just kind of around, but there's going to be just beautiful spaces that are just wide open, and you can see really beautiful mountains and rock formations out in the distance. And people are going to really be able to, because it's so expansive, they're going to be able to go inward easier, if that makes sense. And they're showing me a lot of stars, and just there's a lot of ET energy as well in Eastern Oregon. And there's going to be high activity with ET beings in a positive manner. And so this is all going to bring a lot of high vibrational energy to your projects, to your retreat center, to the land itself. It's they're saying you're not going to go wrong. There's a lot of work being done to guide you in the direction that you need to go. And they're really, really excited about this. They're super, super excited. So I hope that resonates, Amanda. I hope I answered all your questions. And they are saying there's plenty of help on this journey for you. So definitely be on the lookout. That's super exciting. I can't wait to hear more about it. I'd love to see your retreat when it's all set up. That'd be super fun to go to. Christina is saying, wow, thank you so much. I definitely have to learn more to be able to lower my thoughts, slow your thoughts down. I do have struggle. Oh, okay. Yeah, just taking it. They're saying, Christina, just taking small steps. It doesn't have to be a gigantic leap. You don't have to have it down perfectly right away. Just small practice sessions throughout the day or as you move forward, and you will build kind of that the muscle of being able to quiet your mind. It's really a skill that a lot of people have to kind of hone in on. So definitely you got this. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, Ariel, literally watching this with my cat. That's so awesome. Yay, I'm happy, Alana, that you resonated with that message. That's super exciting. Mandolin is asking a great question. How can we tell if we have been connecting with Blue Avians? So the female lady's taken this one, and she's saying that if you deeply resonate with Blue Avian energy, so if you picture us and you just have an affinity, or you just are really honed in or drawn into the image or the feeling of Blue Avian energy, you know how that feels now. Once you're like kind of focused in on it, you know how that energy feels. If you are asking questions in your mind, out loud, on paper, of the Blue Avians, they will come. So you will definitely be in communication with them, whether or not you can hear them with clairaudience, or maybe you can feel them and feel their energy around you. Maybe you sense them in your dreams. There's a lot of different ways to communicate with spirit, not just the Blue Avians, but with spirit in general. And you kind of have to suss out for yourself what you feel when you're asking questions, when you're inviting Blue Avian spirit to come in and speak with you. But there are things that you can do to hone in, to practice these skills that we all have. We all have the ability to channel. Every single person on the planet has the ability to channel, to get gut instincts, to sense energy. And on that, I am super excited because I'm going to be participating in a mediumship for beginners course starting January 15th. It's coming up pretty quick, and I cannot wait. Kristen Davies, myself, and our friend Gloria Rice, who's another medium, we are going to be teaching people how to channel, how to identify what senses are they having open already, what do they want to open, how do you sense energy around you, how are you receiving guidance, what signs are popping up for you, and what do they mean. So it's going to be really, 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 really awesome. I cannot wait. It's going to be super great. I've been a part of Kristen's mediumship classes before as a teacher throughout 2019, but in 2018, actually, when I first started to learn how to channel and I first learned that I could channel, I took classes with Kristen for 3 months, and by the end of it, she's like, where's your business plan? Let's get it going. And I just kind of jumped into being a medium. And it's just been really amazing. It's been an awesome ride, and everyone can do this. And it's super, super, super exciting. And so Madeline or anyone else, oh, excuse me, Mandy Lynn, I totally pronounced your name wrong. Mandy Lynn, sorry. If you are interested in learning more, if anyone else is interested in learning more, go to KristenDaviesMedium.com to look and see more like what's available in the class. She breaks down everything that we're going to be doing, as well as you can book and register there and join the class there on her website. And it's going to be in a Facebook private group where we'll be doing practice sessions, we'll be answering questions. I'll be going live quite a bit in the group, as well as Kristen and Gloria. We're all going to be helping you guys out, learn how to channel into practice. So definitely check it out. That's how I learned how to channel, and it's an amazing experience, and you get to know people in a way that's just so beautiful, and you get to connect with people really deeply who are like your soul family because they're also interested, and we're all on this awakening journey together, and it's just really, really fun too. So yeah, definitely check it out. I can talk about that forever. So sorry, I went off on that a little bit, but yeah. So let's see here. Paul has a question. What is the difference and similarities between the Blue Avians that I've been and these ones? Excuse me. So, Paul, they're saying that you have had a lot of Blue Avian connections already. You've had other connections as well with other bird-like groups. The Blue Avians specifically are typically blue. You have had communication with other beings of different colors, so like all sorts of colors, but they're more bird humanoid-like. They're just kind of chuckling, and they're saying there are many of us who look very similar but have different evolution. They're saying evolutionary stories, different. They are from different parts of the universe. They have evolved in different ways. They have different cultures and society. They're all very high vibrational. That's like the number one uniting factor across all of these groups. They're saying very high vibrational beings. They all hold sacred the unity that we all have as high vibrational soul, love, and light beings, as we are all one. So they're all very similar in that respect. There are some differences in maybe the focus of what they often zero in on and really focus in on as far as in energy. And they're giving me an example. So as a light example, they're not giving me very detailed examples here, but as a light example, they're saying some bird human-like beings like to focus in on helping people learn and grow through certain types of experiences that really resonate with that group. Also with different beings. So they really focus in on and they do a lot of work with other types of beings, not necessarily just humans, but other beings very similar to humans across the universe. They're saying you have had an interesting journey in your soul experience. They're saying you have traveled far and wide. And you have had many, many experiences with other beings who are similar to the Blue Avians, but are not of the Blue Avians. They're showing me, and they're really highlighting this for me, Paul. I had a dream once where I was on a snowy planet. Well, it was just snowing where I was. And I was walking into this very Japanese style house. And all along the lane, like the driveway up to this home, they didn't have cars though. So it was like just a lane, a travel way that was surrounded by all these different colored feathers. And they were set up like decorations, and it was a very quiet, very humble, very grounded group of beings that I met in this home. And I was there to do some things, and I'm not going to get into that part of it, but they're highlighting this for me because they're saying that these are the beings that you have had a lot of experiences with. They're like the Blue Avians, but they're like red. I'm seeing a lot of red and black, and some like gray and white kind of mixed in too, in like different feathers. And along the lane, I saw there was like red and black and blue and really bright yellow. Like it was just a mix, and they were just really, it was like they were sacred feathers that were lining the lane. And these beings are, they're saying, partly home to you. So you have had deep connection with them. And they're just bowing to you now, which is super, super sweet. There's the beings that I'm talking about, they've stepped forward. And they're just saying that they're with you often. And you connect with them quite often. You're aware of them. And they see you as a dear one, very dear one, very high vibrational. You have a lot in your life path that is going to be really helpful for the Mother Earth and Gaia. And they're saying that this is a deep honor to be working with you and to be supporting you on your journey. And I'm getting the sense like their energy, like the Blue Avians that are standing here are really high vibrational, like very high energy compared to these beings who are very almost like wise, like beyond years, kind of like a really, really, really old person that you would go to hear stories from, like you would go to learn from them. And that's the energy that they're giving me. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope that that helps you. I am over time. I'm going to take one more question. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just going through to see. Amanda, yeah. So she's saying, I was told in November that my primary gift is channeling. I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of this. Yeah, I mean, channeling is inherent with all of us. We can all channel. And channeling is a really amazing, beautiful thing that you can give to other people, doing the channeling for other people. So definitely think on it, enjoy it. Try, practice as much as possible. So it's really exciting, and I'm excited for you on your journey. Let's see here. Final question. Amanda, how can we tell if they are guiding us, being with us? Amanda, it kind of goes back again to if you're sensing energy around you, if you're seeing signs, and this goes for all of spirit. Excuse me. But angels often send us number sequences, certain signs. If we see like butterflies or dragonflies, or some people, as you guys were saying today, you see certain types of birds, you feel that that's a spiritual message for you. Definitely go within and feel what is just sparking that sense of like recognition for you. Often when we see signs, it means we're like really zeroing in on a piece of information that is hitting a core knowledge within each of us that we know that we're being connected to spirit. So just going within, what I mean by going within is just quieting your mind, sensing within your body, what energy are you feeling? What emotions are you feeling? When you hear certain song lyrics, what does that make you think of? What are you reminded of? Really thinking about all of those signs and energy and the sensing, it all kind of comes together and gives you a bigger picture as to what that spiritual message is. And once you kind of get tuned in, you kind of start opening up a bit more, and you get more information and more information. And then before you know it, you're channeling like me or like Kristen or a lot of other people who are on here who can channel. And you're asking questions and you're getting full-blown guidance from whatever being you wish to speak with. So it's a really beautiful thing to try, and I highly recommend it. Even if it's just for yourself, you don't have to do this as a business or do it to share with others, just to connect for yourself and know that you are connected to spirit, because spirit is with each of us and is supporting all of us, and we're never ever alone. And that goes for having Blue Avians here, or our angel teams, or our loved ones, or ascended masters. We're all supported, and it's just really important to know that. So I hope you all connect with that. I hope that resonates with all of you. Sending you all a lot of love and light. I'm saying thank you so much to each of the Blue Avians that joined me here today. And you guys had some awesome questions. This was really, really fun. And thank you guys so much. Have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. I hope you have fun, and love and light to you all. Bye.